Uh, yeah, uh, yeah. Alright, yo, what up, what up? You already know what it is. Today I've got a new game I would like to introduce to y'all titled Who Done Did It? Basically, what I want to do is test your knowledge and see what y'all got. So without further ado, let's get right to it and see who done did it. Question number 1. According to Fox Business, a co-founder of which company plans to donate the majority of his fortune and support Donald Trump in Trump's quest for re-election? Is it A, Lowe's, B, McDonald's, C, Burger King, or D, Home Depot? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? That's right. According to Fox Business, Bernie Marcus, a co-founder of Home Depot, plans to donate the majority of his fortune and support Donald Trump in Trump's quest for re-election in 2020. It's also worth noting that we also learned from Fox Business that Bernie Marcus apparently considers 2020 presidential candidate Bernie Sanders to be the enemy of every entrepreneur. Question number 2. Which U.S. women's soccer player accepted Alexandria Ocasio Cortez's invite to visit the House of Representatives instead of the White House? Was it A, Alex Morgan, B, Megan Rapinoe, C, Carly Lloyd, or D, Rose Lavelle? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? Yup, it's Megan Rapinoe. The U.S. women's soccer star and now two-time world champion accepted AOC's invite to visit the House of Representatives as opposed to the White House. You know, customarily, players visit the White House after winning a championship. But I think it's safe to say that Megan Rapinoe isn't the biggest fan of our current president. Question number 3. According to USA Today, which female singer rejected a question in regards to when she is going to have children by saying, "Men aren't asked that question"? Was it A, Selena Gomez, B, Ariana Grande, C, Taylor Swift, or D, Zendaya? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? That's right. It was Taylor Swift, also known by some as Tay Tay, who shut down a reporter that asked her about having kids. As an author of a piece on the matter explained, a German interviewer asked her during her promotional tour for Me if, according to translations, she was at a quote unquote kind of turning point in your life. Would you like to be a mother someday? Have children? To which Taylor responded by saying, "I really do not think men are asked that question when they turn 30," she told the German media outlet. "So I'm not going to answer that now." Question number 4. Which 2020 presidential candidate has proposed wiping out all student debt in the United States? Is it A, Bernie Sanders, B, Elizabeth Warren, C, Kamala Harris, or D, Joe Biden? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? Yep, the same guy Bernie Marcus considers to be an enemy of every entrepreneur wants to get rid of everybody's student loan debt by imposing a tax on Wall Street speculation. Sanders' logic is simple. Back in 2008, the American people had to bail out Wall Street, and now Sanders thinks it's time for Wall Street to return the favor. In addition to wiping out all of student loan debt, Sanders plans to utilize his proposed tax on Wall Street speculation in order to make public colleges and universities tuition free. Question number 5. According to a U.S. News study, which country rated as having the best quality of life? Was it A, Canada, B, France, C, the United Kingdom, or D, the United States? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? That's right. According to the study, our friends north of the border rate us having the best quality of life. Speaking of said study, question number 6. Where did the United States rank in the US News study of which countries have the best quality of life? Was it A, second, B, third, C, 11th, or D, 17th? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? That's right. The country that considers itself to be the greatest country in the history of the world only ranks number 17 in terms of having the best quality of life. And it's worth noting that this study, and thus this ranking, only consists of 80 countries, so the United States ranks 17th out of just 80 countries as opposed to 17th out of all of the countries in the world. Question number 7. According to HuffPost, which 2020 presidential candidate was set to raise money with a former Wells Fargo executive? Was it A, Bernie Sanders, B, Elizabeth Warren, C, Kamala Harris, or D, Marianne Williamson? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? Yup, 2020 presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Politicians represent the people who fund their campaigns. Politicians who fund their campaigns via the people represent the people. Meanwhile, politicians who fund their campaigns via wealthy campaign contributors and corporations represent wealthy campaign contributors and corporations. Money in politics has enabled the wealthy to buy politicians. And unfortunately, the wealthy do. A lot. They buy both Republican and Democratic candidates. This is not a partisan issue. Question number 8. According to Time magazine, which former U.S. president thinks the U.S.'s lack of universal health care should be considered a national scandal? Is it A, Jimmy Carter, B, Bill Clinton, C, George W. Bush, or D, Barack Obama? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? That's right. Former President Jimmy Carter thinks that the U.S.'s lack of universal health care should be a national scandal. And it's not hard to see why. I mean, there are a lot of countries that already do guarantee health care to all of their people as a right. But as aforementioned, we don't. And as a result, we lose a lot of people per year due to lack of coverage. Question number 9. According to Vanity Fair, Dow Chemical donated $1 million to which 2020 presidential candidate and asked said candidate's administration to ignore a pesticide study? Was it A, Tulsi Gabbard, B, Pete Buttigieg, C, Donald Trump, or D, Andrew Yang? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? Yup. According to Vanity Fair, Dow Chemical donated $1 million to 2020 presidential hopeful and current President Donald J. Trump, and reportedly asked his administration to ignore a pesticide study. This is what money in politics is all about. Wealthy donors give you money, and then you do what they tell you to. All right, last question. Question number 10. According to EcoWatch, according to a study, what could both make fuel and help save the climate crisis? Is it A, bananas, B, oranges, C, apples, or D, giant floating solar farms? All right, you ready? Let's find out. Final answer. Who done did it? Yes, that's right. According to EcoWatch, according to a study, giant floating solar farms have the potential to both make fuel and help save the climate crisis. Interesting, right? And by the way, the scientific community has made it very clear that we do in fact face a major climate crisis. A crisis that figures to ruin and take the lives of so many people, which is something that we cannot allow to happen. So, if giant floating solar farms can really help save the climate crisis, then this could end up being a very important revelation because we need to do everything we can to avoid this climate catastrophe. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah. If you like this video and would like to help us out, don't forget to like, comment, and or share this video. Also, if you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you can be notified of our future videos. And if you are watching us on Facebook, don't forget to like or follow our page so that you can see our future content. Finally, you can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to follow us on there as well. Alright, until next time, guys. Peace. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah.